I have found over the years it's important. I try never to bag a drush. I mentioned before bagging a story. Like if an anecdote happens, a story happens, and you don't have anywhere to use it, okay, great, put it away. But sometimes you actually craft a drasha Shabbos for Shabbos, either whatever you prepare. Some people prepare early in the week, Friday, whatever it is, and you come into shul, or you realize Friday night there's like a bar mitzvah across town, or it's gonna rain, and like you feel like this drasha is like this is a big crowd drasha. You prepared it, and then like you're not gonna have a big crowd. Like, and I forgot, I didn't realize the rain, the storm, the cold, whatever it is. So I found like if you prepared a drasha, if you got the inspiration for this drasha, I feel like give it and give it with everything that you have. You never know who's in the audience who needs to hear what you have. I feel a partnership with the Ribbon Shalom as a Rav. Like these are your children, and you put me in this place to teach, to inspire, to inform. And if this is the inspiration that I have this week, if this either story happened and I hopped it, how it ties in together with this board, or I put this together, it should never be that like, oh, this isn't the right crowd. I'll save this for another week later. This is what I have this week. This is what I got. And you just never know. You think you're speaking to this person over here needs to hear this message, and there's a woman in the back who like is in tears afterwards because they needed to hear that. And your job is to share, to teach whatever inspiration that you got. So if you have it, give it with passion, whether or not the room is half full, completely full. Like everybody there needs to hear, or you never know who's there who needs to hear what it is that you have to say.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, you remind me of a story. There's I think Joe DiMaggio was playing once, and it was off season. It was like postseason, and he was playing with everything he had. And someone asked him, they said, it doesn't really matter anymore. The season's over. And he said, there may be some kid who came to see me who's never gotten to see me before, and this is his one chance to see me, and I want to give him, the best that I have.
Pocket a story for later, but if you have a drasha prepared, and then like you don't feel it's the right week, you got it this week. It's like Shammai and Hillel about finding a nice piece of meat. Shammai would put it away for Shabbos, but Hillel would say, Kol Yom V'Yom, this is what I got. So if this is what you have, use it. Use it. The rest will be something else for the following week or whatever you needed for later.
Yeah, amazing.